بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم فلا تطع الكافرين وجاهدهم به جهادا كبيرا
ما شاء الله تكبير الله أكبر الله الحمد
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Now, some things are generally understood as clear,
Like the sun in the sky.
while other things are clearly confusing.
A slave ship called Jesus?
And in the norm,
Normally.
someone would say that if you want to make a cake, then you have certain ingredients.
حلال
While other people would say that there's other ingredients.
Now that's true.
But there are some things that definitely are not on the list of ingredients if your desired outcome is making a cake.
Whatever, I'm creative.
If someone were to show you a list and on that list you see things like shoelace
I want my shoes tied.
and a hair comb
I want to look good.
and
what is he doing?
a doorknob or a refrigerator handle, you would obviously not assume that this person is trying to make a cake.
I get it.
Now, this would be clear to the average person. And for anyone who it's not clear to, then you know that there is some type of imbalance in their mental stability.
I know that's right.
And their way of evaluating situations is not 100%.
You better believe it.
And of course, that's being politically correct because someone else would just say that this person's being stupid.
Yeah, crazy.
Now, when it comes to different aspects of life, some people make this same type of confusion where there should be clarity.
What is he doing?
And for the person who has the balanced mentality, they look at this and they say that that person is acting stupid.
نعوذ بالله من ذلك.
But
Pay attention.
sometimes we allow our desires to drive so much that we forget or we neglect our created state of being. Allah says in the Quran,
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أرأيت من اتخذ إلهه هواه أفأنت تكون عليه وكيلا أم تحسب أن أكثرهم يسمعون أو يعقلون إن هم إلا كالأنعام بل هم أضل سبيلا.
and this can be translated as,
Have you seen him, who is taken as a god his own desires? Would you then be a disposer of his affairs or a watcher over him? Or do you think that most of them hear or understand? They're only like cattle. No, they're even farther astray from the path.
لا إله إلا الله.
I recently saw a video of a bear hunting elk.
So what?
Now, in some cases, there's no problem here.
That's natural.
However, the bear was on top of a mountain-like hill, a very high hill,
Gotta eat.
and the elk were towards the bottom.
Just chilling.
And the bear wasn't sneaking,
Gotta eat.
rather it was running down the hill towards the elk. So the elk were looking,
Look at this one.
and if you can imagine elk having their head down,
Cooling out. Just chilling.
and all of them, or most of them, raising their head up to look
ما شاء الله.
at this massive bear running down towards them.
ما شاء الله.
But they didn't run. And so I was thinking with a smile as if they were thinking,
Who does that?
doesn't he know how fast we are?
You better believe it.
And doesn't he understand how slow he is
Look at this one.
compared to our speed? The bear ran and
Elk sandwich. Gotta eat.
seemed to be trying intensively and intensively, struggling to reach these elk.
To make elk salad, elk burgers. Gotta eat. Gotta eat.
And they stayed there, watching it run down the mountain towards them. And they waited until it got fairly close, and then they slowly, gradually started to walk away and then pick up speed, and they ran.
Use your life, don't
Of
abuse
course,
your life.
needless to say, the bear didn't have elk for lunch or for dinner that day. But the point I want to get across is that
Pay attention.
sometimes we allow our wants to confuse us from the means that we've been given to reach our wants and to reach our needs.
That's real.
And
Pay attention.
this can create difficulties
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
and sometimes prevention in reaching our goals that would never have been there if we merely stayed focused
That is true.
with and on the task and abilities that we've been given.
Don't abuse your life.
So sometimes we take our own blessings and throw them away
You shouldn't do that.
in order to work hard in ways that we don't need to be.
Use your life or lose in life.
And this poses challenges
Pay attention.
and sometimes complications for other people, especially those who depend on you or depend on you.
Children, friends, students, wife, nephews.
So my message is for myself and for everybody,
What do you suggest? What should we do?
but especially for the men.
Learn to take it easy.
What are you doing?
If you are a leader of a home
MashaAllah.
or in a position of responsibility,
Alhamdulillah.
as every man should be, who has a sound mind,
The full-grown boy screws loose.
then you need to make sure that you keep your focus in clarity. And don't let your desires drive you into confusion,
Pay attention.
better believe it.
especially when there's an eased, clear path
The Quran and the
and the
Sunnah.
abilities that you've been blessed with.
Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen.
Brilliant.
Better believe it.
Alhamdulillah.
MashaAllah.
Allahu Akbar.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم واصبر نفسك مع الذين يدعون ربهم بالغداة والعشي يريدون وجهه ولا تعد عيناك عنهم تريد زينة الحياة الدنيا ولا تطع من أغفلنا قلبه عن ذكرنا واتبع هواه وكان أمره فرطا